Hi, my name is Elle and I am a sustainable engineering and writing student at UC Davis who loves traveling, music, and the outdoors. A typical tutoring session with me begins with determining the student's immediate goals, whether it be specific skill building, going over previous work, or preparing for an exam. Once the student's goals are identified, we can work together to develop a plan that works best for the student to accomplish their goals throughout the session. Next, we would likely move on to skill building exercises. If the student is a returning tutee, I'd likely address any long-term goals with review exercises as a sort of warm-up stage before moving on to the newer skills and concepts set at the start of the lesson. These exercises would likely be the bulk of the lesson, and throughout this stage, I consistently check in with the student about their understanding of the topic. Often, this involves having the student explain a concept back to me in their own words, or providing an example of a skill we worked on together. If there is any confusion at all, I'll take a different approach to explaining the concept or move on and return to the topic later on in the lesson. To wrap up the session, I'd create an example that would encompass all the skills we worked on to assess the student's true understanding of the material. In the final minutes, I like to finish my tutoring sessions by asking the student for feedback. What teaching techniques worked for you? What can I improve? Are there any topics you're still confused about? This way, I can develop further understanding of the student's learning style, whether it be auditory, kinesthetic, visual, or something else entirely, and I can also think of new ways to explain any confusing topics for future lessons. While a student understanding the material definitely signals a successful lesson, I believe the most successful lesson involves the uplifting of the student's confidence and enthusiasm to tackle any present and future difficulties in their learning journey. Academic skills take time to develop and oftentimes aren't achieved in a single lesson, so preserving the student's desire for academic improvement is what I value most as a tutor. My inspiration for developing creative and engaging lesson plans draws from the student's own interests. Tutoring allows me to meet many types of students with unique hobbies and interests, and I try my best to learn more about the student personally and relate my lessons to commonalities in their everyday life for easier understanding. Thank you for listening to my video, and I look forward to connecting with you soon.